They wanted to manipulate you. They sat in rooms you were never invited to, and they planned it piece by piece, smiling at your face at you the whole time they were doing it. But God just protected you, and right now, in this exact moment, they are in shock because the thing they thought would break you is the very thing that woke you up. You were poisoned. I need you to sit with that word for a second. Poisoned, because for some of you that's not a metaphor. That's a memory. That's a cup somebody handed you with something underneath the kindness. But God brought you back stronger, clearer, harder to fool. And what's coming through right now is so loud I almost do not know where to start. So just stay with me. Okay, so something just flipped open in front of me and I felt in my chest before I even saw it clearly. There was fraud involved. Somebody in a family, could be your own family, could be people close enough to feel like family, was involved in some kind of inspirational process. Impersonation, I want to say. Somebody was pretending to be you, using your name, your identity, your reputation to get something they had no right to. Snorts. And the wild part is, you were not even fully aware of how deep it went. There is an unexpected piece of information coming in right now, straight from the source, and it caught me off guard too. So just breathe with me for a second. I'm picking up on someone who is mentally and emotionally unstable. Somebody who has been spiraling. Somebody experiencing a lot of endings in their own life. And out of that instability, out of that jealousy, somebody decided to come for you. Somebody was working against you spiritually. Not just gossiping, not just being petty, actually working against you. Trying to drain you. Trying to block you. Trying to keep you small so you would never rise into what you were always meant to become. And listen, your pathway is opening anyway. I don't care what they tried. This is the end of the line for whatever they were running. Your path is open now. Somebody tried to block that path. They tried to make you doubt yourself, tried to make you feel mentally foggy, emotionally unstable, like you couldn't trust your own mind anymore. That was on purpose. That wasn't just a hard season. That was interference. They wanted you confused so you wouldn't second guess the very intuition that would have warned you about them in the first place. But here's what's beautiful. You are healing. I'm getting so much warmth around you right now, so much light, like the sun itself is sitting on your shoulders. That interference didn't stop your becoming, it only delayed it. And some of you, this energy was strong enough that it could have pushed you toward giving you entirely. I have to say that out loud because it's real. And if that's you, I need you to know none of that was ever truly you. That darkness was placed on you. It was never who you are. There was a group of people involved, not just one person, a small circle, and a people who knew each other and agreed quietly to work against you together. And right now, one by one, these people are getting exposed. The thing they built in secret is cracking open in the daylight. Whatever spiritual work they tried to do against you, it backfired, it bounced, it's landing back on them now. And there is nothing they can do to stop it, to prevent it. Some of you, this is the part that's going to hit hard. They put something in your cup. They poisoned you. Not always with something physical, though for some of you, it really was physical. Your body knows. Your gut knows. You felt it. For others, it was something energetic, something toxic slipped into your space, into your home, your drink, your food attached to you like a weight you couldn't explain. They didn't want what consequences for what they were doing. So they hid behind something they thought no one could trace. But it's being traced now. It's coming out now. And here's the part that should give you chills. Despite everything they tried, you are sitting in contentment right now. Your energy is aligning. You've been praying more, meditating more, going quiet, and turning inward, even if you couldn't explain why. Some of you have been having vivid dreams lately. Dreams that feel like more than dreams, like you're being shown something, like a veil is thinning between what you can see and what you're not supposed to see yet. Pay attention to those dreams. You are being given information. You're being shown how to heal. There is something coming out in a courtroom. Legal trouble, real legal trouble for the people who did this to you. And they are feeling the weight of it. Guilt, remorse, the kind of fear that doesn't let you sleep at night. Somebody is going to be found responsible for what they did. This is not wishful thinking. This is what's already in motion. While they are sitting in that fear, you are sitting in self-love. You are learning how to choose yourself, how to protect your peace, how to stop explaining yourself to people who never deserved an explanation in the first place. And that courthouse energy keeps coming back again and again because something is about to come out that nobody saw coming. Fraud. Yeah, a whole circle of people involved in some kind of deception, identity theft, financial fraud, manipulation around money, and underneath all of it, unexpected money that's coming to you. They tried to take something that was never theirs. And in trying to take it, they triggered the very abundance they were trying to block. Who did this? Who did this? I keep asking, and the answer keeps circling back to people who were supposed to protect you. For some of you, it traces back to a parent. I know that's I know that's not what you wanted to hear, but I have to say what's coming through. Authority, legal systems, official records, something is sitting in a life in a file somewhere right now waiting to surface. And when it does, the people responsible will not be able to talk their way out of it. There is real money here. Money you are not expecting, money that's been delayed because of all these interference. But it's coming. And somebody close to you, a sibling somewhere in your circle, someone in your circle was part of the impersonation, pretending to be you, speaking for you, using your name behind your back. At the same time, you yourself are manifesting money in a real tangible way because your alignment is too strong now for their interference to keep working. This is bigger than money though. Yeah, this is about destiny. Some of you are meant to be visible, meant to be known, meant to shine in a way that makes people who once doubted you very uncomfortable. There is a sibling threat running through this too. Something about family dynamics. Something unresolved. Somebody may have even hired help to come after you, paid someone, brought someone in, gave somebody a task whose only purpose was to cause you harm, all because of that unexpected money I mentioned earlier. And this is why I keep seeing this energy attached to you. Something dark that it was placed on you through something you ingested, something you were given. But you raised your vibration, you did the inner work, and that attachment has been removed. You are free from it. There is abuse in this story too, real family abuse. The kind that gets hidden behind a smiling public face while privately you were torn down, spoken about behind your back, painted as the problem when you were the one being hurt. These people know exactly what they did to you. They know their own intentions. There is conflict still active among these family members right now. Conflict that could lead to real consequences for someone involved. Somebody close to this situation could be facing serious trouble. I keep seeing protection and destruction sitting side by side. Because you are so protected, the people who came against you are experiencing chaos in their own lives that they cannot explain. Some of them are starting to suspect it's connected to what they did to you. Some of them have started telling on each other, turning on one another, how now that the pressure is building. The tried candle work, name work, the kind of ritual where they write your name down, trying to bind your finances, trying to keep that money for themselves. It didn't work. You blocked someone, maybe more than one someone. You cut off this family, cut off the people they hired, cut off anyone connected to this, and it surprised them. They didn't expect you to have that kind of strength, that kind of boundary. This is how you got free. For some of you, this meant walking away from a relationship entirely, moving towards something real instead of staying tangled in something fake. They shocked them. That shocked them too. Somewhere in this story is an ex, maybe someone you share a child with, who is sitting in regret right now for even getting involved with the people who hurt you. There was a doll-style working involved for some of you. Something physical made to represent you, used by people you once trusted who turned out to be far less loyal than they pretended to be. A contract was taken out, a real agreement between people with the explicit intent to cause you harm. Whether that harm was meant to be spiritual or physical, somebody was supposed to fulfill that agreement and didn't follow through the way that others expected. And now there is tension among them over that failure. I'm being pulled toward a health threat here too. Some of you, the plan was to make you sick, to drain your body the way they were already trying to drain your spirit. There may have been a real health concern tied to all of this, something that was supposed to take you out of the picture entirely. But it didn't work. It didn't work because what they were really dealing with was an attachment and energetic interference, not an actual illness. And once that attachment was lifted, your body began to heal the way it was always going to heal. You were protected by something bigger than them. Helpers, guides, whatever you want to call the unseen support around you, they stepped in. You were never going to go down the way they planned. And what came out of all of it was a kind of rebirth, an upgrade, a shift to so deep, so some of you felt, in your literal DNA. Like you woke up one day and you simply were not the same person who went to sleep the night before. There was a friend involved too, somebody close enough to impersonate you convincingly, somebody who pretended to be an ally while actually working against you the entire time. Some of these people are facing real legal consequences now. Fraud, forgery, the kind of charges that don't just go away. They stole something that mattered to you, something that was given to you, and that theft is part of what's surfacing now. For some of you, this story includes meeting someone new, someone who is genuinely rising, someone who is going to help you level up instead of tear you down. This person is going to open doors for you, give you access to rooms you were not allowed into before, free you from the financial blocks that were placed on you. You have a kind of magnetic pull right now, an energy people are drawn to. And some of the very people coming into your life next are going to be pulled toward you because of how you carry yourself after everything you've survived. There is a threat about addiction here too. The people who hurt you may have expected you to spiral into substance use, expected you to need medication just to function after what they put you through. That's not your story. That's not your story. Your story is intuition. Your story is insight. People are seeking you out for guidance now, for readings, for wisdom, because you've lived through something that gave you a clarity most people never get. A false narrative was spread about you. Something told lies, painted you as reckless, as someone with a hidden health concern, all to control how people saw you, all to make sure nobody believed you if you ever spoke up. And the people who spread that narrative are starting to regret it. They are watching you transform in real time, and it's shaking them. The person who betrayed you most directly, the one closest to you who choose to work with the people against you. They are devastated now. They think about you. They think about what they lost. They are guarded, watchful, afraid of consequences because deep down they know exactly what they did. And they know it's catching up with them. For some of you, this betrayal involved a deeply significant partner. Someone who felt like a true counterpart, who got pulled in by lies about you and is now living in regret over it. There may be